and welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for clicking on this video. I am so excited to show you guys this recipe. This is actually one of my most favorite tacos at the moment right now. Anywhere I go, I try to ask and see if they have surf and turf tacos. Oh my god. This has to be one of my favorite things that I'm excited to show you guys, because I actually learned this recipe and showing you guys a little bit of my taste, but it is very simple, it is very easy, just like any other taco, but of course I wanted to show you guys how I make them. So if you guys are excited to watch this video or excited to learn this recipe, definitely keep on watching. And also don't forget to subscribe down below, and if you guys do like this video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. And yeah, let's go ahead and get started. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and show you guys what ingredients you need. I do use a couple of seasonings, so of course we're going to use the lemon pepper, we're going to use ground black pepper, Cajun seasoning. Also we're going to need paprika, we're going to need a little bit of chili powder. We're also going to need garlic, minced garlic. I do like to use the dry one. You can of course use a one that's already that's moist, so the fresh one. You are going to need a can of peppers of adobo sauce, so chipotle. I do use 1 avocado, around 3 limes, so you're gonna need about 3 limes. You are gonna need sour cream. Any brand is fine, you can use any kind. Of course, you're gonna need some salt. And you are gonna need cabbage. I like to use both just so I can give it a nice presentation. So I use the green one about half because this one's kind of big. And also the purple one, I may use the entire thing. Of course, you're gonna need your oil. So for those of you guys that have been watching me, I always like to use the grape oil. This is actually one of the healthiest replacement oils for you. It is rich in omega-3 and 6. And also vitamin E. So this actually is very good for you. So it's the Massimo Gusto in Spanish, I don't know. And of course you are gonna jump into your meats. So basically I have about 70 to 91 shrimp in here. That's what the bag said. And these are nice and peeled and deveined. So this is an easy alternative. So for those of you guys that buy the fresh shrimp, that's amazing. But for me, I feel like I'm always in a hurry, so any chance that I get anything that I can buy already pre-cut and pre-deveined as far as the shrimp, it's a lifesaver for me. I also, over the weekend, we did make asada tacos, so I did have that going on. So you are gonna need about, I would say, 2 to 3 pounds of asada meat, and this one I also buy it pre-cut, pre-seasoned. I buy it at my nearest meat market or carniceria, so you can go in and then just have it all ready and then just grill it, add a little bit of salt, and you're good to go. So that's pretty much what I use. I don't like to make more work for myself, because I promise you guys, if it is out there, just do it. I mean, it's a lifesaver and a time saver, so by all means, it's a lifesaver. Okay. And I'm gonna need tomatillos, so I do use about 10 to 15 of them for my salsa. And we are gonna need about 8 to 7 serranos, and this is for the salsa. And of course your choice of tortillas, which is basically, you can do the yellow one or you can use the white one. I prefer the yellow one because it has a higher flavor. And last but not least, I also did chop up some cilantro and some onion that I'm gonna need, so yeah. Other than that, that's it, and we're gonna go ahead and get started on making the tacos. Our oil already warmed up, so we're gonna go ahead and add about our 2 tablespoons of garlic. And awesome. After the 2 minutes, you want to go ahead and add in your shrimp. You are more than welcome to chop it up, or if you just want to, and be careful to put your fire to medium low. Put the whole thing in there full, so you can do one or the other. Perfect. And then the next thing that you're gonna do is you're just gonna go ahead and mix the garlic with the shrimp. Have an even amount of garlic throughout the entire shrimp. Just like that. All right, so the next thing that we're gonna add is we're gonna go ahead and add in our Cajun seasoning. We're just gonna cover it up however you like, depending what your season preference is. And just pretty much like that. After that, you're gonna go ahead and add in about 2 tablespoons of paprika. 1, 2. Cover it up in ground black pepper. And a pinch of lemon seasoning. So this one's lemon and pepper. So we're gonna go ahead and mix all of this together. And now that we have everything mixing, we're gonna go ahead and add in our salt. Do not forget your salt, very important. You want to. And this is where our onion comes to play. So we're gonna go ahead and add in our onion as well. Just like that, and mix all of it together. And I love the smells that are coming out of this kitchen. It smells delicious. Alright, so while that cooks, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the salsas. Alright guys, so for this salsa, we're gonna need to add our tomatillos in here. And this is gonna be raw. And then our serrano chiles. And then a little bit of garlic. A little bit of salt. And we're gonna use half of our avocado and we're gonna put it in there. And I will use my fingers. It's just easier that way. And there we go. If you guys want to use all of it, then I would say just use all of it. In this case, I decided just to put the entire thing in here. So I'm gonna blend all of this together with a cup of water. Alright, so you're going to add your cup of water and we're going to blend all of this together. Alright guys, so our salsa is done. So look how good that looks. And it's nice and spicy, and it has a little bit of avocado, which makes it even better. And look at that, it's nice and green and delicious. So I am super excited to put this on my tacos. All right, so it looks like our shrimp is ready. So we are gonna go ahead and dump in the carne asada in here. So we're just gonna dump it in there. Woo! Yeah, that was a fail, but yeah, so we're just gonna dump it in here and mix it with the shrimp. Alright guys, so this is a perfect time to test it out and see how it is. If you need to add more seasoning, if you want it more spicy, you can add more chili powder, or if you want to add more Cajun flavor. So mine is actually perfect, so I don't need to add anything else. I'm just going to let that come to a boil so it can evenly cook, and then these will be ready. And then the next thing that we need to make is just our salsa for our chipotle, so stay tuned for that. Alright guys, so for our last and final step, we're going to do our sour cream salsa. So we're going to use about half a cup of sour cream. So we're just going to put it in our blender. about 1.5 cups, I would say, and then you're gonna use half of the adobo chipotle. You're gonna use about half of the cup as well. So half of this one. And that's pretty much it. And then we're just gonna go ahead and blend all of this together. All right, and here is our sour cream with chipotle. All right guys, so the last thing that we're gonna do is the preparation. So pretty much I love cheese, so anything with cheese I love. So this next step, I actually melt cheese into the tortilla so I can eat it, but I'll show you guys how I do it. It just tastes so much better. So yeah, so keep on watching. All right, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna use mozzarella cheese and I'm just gonna add it on here and just melt it. And I'm gonna do for 2 tortillas. Just like that, and then just put the tortilla right on top of it. Perfect, so I'll take out the tortilla. So once it looks like this, I'm gonna take it out. Oh, perfect, this one came out. This is pretty much what you want. So either you want it very toasted or very melted, whatever you prefer, but just like that. All right, so then we're gonna add in our tacos meat, so our shrimp and our asada. So just like that. And this smells so good. Look how good this looks. Yum. All right, so now we're gonna go over here and add in our veggies, which is gonna be our cilantro, and it has our cabbage, our cilantro and our cabbage. And then of course we're gonna add in our green salsa. Just like that. I like a lot of it. Just like that. And then our last would be our chipotle sour cream. Just like that. What do you guys think? Alright guys, so these are my tacos, my surf and turf taco, shrimp and asada tacos. I cannot wait to try them, and of course I did toast in some cheese. So I'm gonna add some lime. Just like that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and try them. Let's see how they turn out. Alright guys, don't forget to subscribe down below. If you guys like this recipe, go ahead and give it a thumbs up, and I will see you guys on my next video.